support. Do you think this is going to be potentially a very, very nice place to look at entering the market? A pretty good place where the market is likely to find support? I would say most definitely. And when you couple that with the advanced pattern formation that we have here that ends up looking like this, if I actually draw the whole thing in, it creates a, kind of a series of triangles here. Now this is a Gartley pattern, and what do we know about Gartley patterns? Well, we know statistically if we trade these again and again and again and again and again, they're going to be somewhere between 60 and 70% accurate, which means 6 to 7 out of every 10 trades is going to produce us a profit. And so what I've done here on this 4-hour chart is I've just set up and I have my orders resting. I have buy orders resting just above that 127 extension. And I've got my stop below the previous or the initial low of the pattern. Okay? And so now all we're waiting on here is to see if the market will drive down in and trigger that entry. Right? Now somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about says that the Gartley has already been completed. If entry at the 786, it has already hit target 1. Pedro, be quiet because you don't know what you're talking about. And you need to do a lot more listening and a lot less talking. Okay? If you're going to tell me how it is, you can leave. Because what I discerned one thing by the people who were in here, right? You're having trouble making money. So, as we run down into this 127 extension, that's where we're going to want to look to buy. Now, it's very, very nice because we create a much better risk reward here because this is a very deep pattern. Because of this, the way we label these patterns, just so that you guys know for future benefit. Oops. I'm going to do a big X right here. What's so funny? Why do you have to be so insulting? You insult me by coming into my room and telling me how to trade. If you don't like it, you can leave. I told you guys yesterday. I do not suffer fools lightly. All right. C, and then the D completion coming in down here. Now, this is a rider downer, guys. Okay. All right. This is a rider downer. For all the pattern stuff that we're going to do, it's going to break down into X, A, B, C, D. Okay? Now, because I just had a question about, can you explain the D pattern? Yes, I'm going to do that right now, Dave. Because of the deep retracement of the A to B leg on this particular pattern, okay? Because of the very deep retracement here, let me just delete all of this stuff off of here so that you can just see the pattern here. Because of the very deep retracement, because we have the initial X to A leg, and then we have a very deep retracement of the A to B leg. Because of that deep retracement, that 127 extension is going to come in very low. It's going to come in very close to previous structure support, almost right on it. And what that does is it provides us a very, very nice risk reward, because let's take for a moment the assumption, let's assume for a minute, that the market's going to come down just as we anticipate. It's going to hit our entry point, and then it's going to reverse on a dime. If it does that, our first target is going to be the 382 right here. Okay? And that's going to be our stop. So we're getting about a 2-to-1. Remember Akil talked about this yesterday? You're getting about a 2-to-1 risk-reward profile on your first target. And then the secondary target would be looking for this 618 retracement here. Now the beautiful part about this is pay attention to this. Look left for structure. As this market rallies, boom, and we come up into the 382 and we're looking at taking off our targets, what do we see?